All right, part two with my weird ass. Yeah. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, this particular man I'm talking about, and I'm only using him as an example to express my talking points, but what he did last night, taking this video that to me was not a big deal, just because there was a video filming a couple porn stars that were my friend's fans. I don't even like porn. I don't get what the big deal is. But him, also a slew of other people, they kept uh, expressing how you should have did this, you should have did that with him. Yo, I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 20, I'm not 15, I'm not a little child. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Yes.
Even back in the day, when I was in my 20s, myself as well as my whole collective of friends, we always used to say, we used to look at the 40-year-olds that go to clubs trying to pull women as something that we wanted to make sure we were not, because when we were going to clubs and such like that, we would see those 40-year-olds. In fact, I think we were even talking about 30-year-olds, 30 and 30 plus, that go to clubs still trying to bag chicks as an L, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so like I was saying about this particular man, he and I, we probably live total polar opposites. We're probably total polar opposites. He's a simp and he tries to thirst and lust after any woman that crosses his path, even those that don't cross his path, because he also stalks women and stuff like that. But, you know, he gets rejected all the time, things like that. Flip side, polar opposite with myself, and it's not even a brag. I'm just telling the truth. It just is what it is. You know, I'll have a lot of women or a good amount, let's not even say a lot. I'll have amounts of women that will express their desire and throw little subtle questions. Are you physically available? What you doing this weekend? This, that, the third. My thing is like, yeah, I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Why am I going to commit to an action that can create such a serious consequence as producing a child? To me, that seems weird. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, the weakness in men not to control their urges, it creates broken families. And granted, the women play a part too. The women definitely play a part too, because on the flip side, I think women should exercise a similar amount of control, especially women actually, because sex is way more sacred, to my understanding, for women, since they take the energy in, we put the energy out. Although, you know, we still release energy as well, but they absorb. You know what I'm saying? They absorb a lot of energy. So, in all actuality, women should have a lot of control, not just giving stuff up that easy. But it still comes back to the man, because it's part of a man's responsibility to be strong, to be indelible, to be stable. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, part of that stability is to control our urges. Sexual urges are a very powerful thing. All of us men are put through that test of having to be stable. If you have a wife or a woman that is to be your wife, you must be stable to make sure that you do not succumb to another woman that can potentially break up your family, that you can potentially start an undesired family with, all by way of giving in to your urges. You know what I'm saying? So another guy, you know, that I check out, that I listen to, he's going back and forth with this other guy, right? That I fuck with too. And they were talking about his woman and stuff like that, and, you know, trying to say that she's fat, this and that. Now, this man has expressed, look, I've been with my woman 20 plus years, right? 20 plus years. So I wrote in a comment, I would love to find a woman that I can grow old and fat with, as opposed to year after year searching for, you know, the hottest, best bodied chick ever. No, I would very much love to find that one woman that I could grow old and ugly with. And the guy that he's in contention with was telling me that I was full of shit, which is understandable, because like I said, I am the weird one in this situation. You know what I'm saying? This is not a normal man's disposition. You know what I'm saying? A normal man's disposition is to give in to those urges and to, you know, lust after and be thirsty and succumb to the many traps that are out there, both intentionally and unintentionally set by women. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy at all. You know, how should I say this? Definitely when, you know, you're a type of person that, you know, gets a good amount of attention and stuff like that, and women trying to draw you into certain situations, it definitely can be tough if that's not what you're about. You know what I'm saying? So it is hard to keep to your principles and everything like that. It definitely is hard. Even when in a relationship, it's hard. It's definitely hard, you know? But, I mean, I, for one, I could say I've never cheated on a woman. The closest I've come through was when my woman broke up with me. And, I mean, this is when I was in my 20s. Woman broke up with me. Next day, I'm all drunk off my ass, pulled someone else, got busy with her, and then the woman that broke up with me was just bluffing. So now I had kind of this like overlapping period where I already got biz with something else. But, you know, my main shorty, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get back. That's the closest I've ever come to cheating. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just, you know, and again, I'm weird for this, but to me, to disgrace and to go against a covenant as strong and powerful of a man-woman relationship, to me, that's just, in my opinion, to me, that's just despicable. And as a man, it's my duty to control my urges and to stay strong and stable with that. You know what I'm saying? So, call me a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man that believes in a man being a man. And a big part of that is bearing that heavy burden of stability, financially, mentally, emotionally, socially, the social dynamic of his household that he is to protect and to hold, and his woman that he is to honor and respect. You know, so, all right, guess I'm gonna be going on like 17 minutes on this. So I pretty much said what I said, how I'm a weirdo. I may do more weirdo videos. I'm definitely gonna do more walk and talk videos because they usually get a, you know, good amount of reception, good amount of feedback and stuff. All right, y'all.